Unanisikia?
Hello, we are going to start with
Tushaanza. Hiyo ni maringo. Stop.
Good evening, members of the Fourth Estate. Now, we received instructions from members of 12 Saccos societies with matatus and buses totaling to over 1,000 units operating within the CBD. These are vehicles that ferry passengers from outside the county of Nairobi to Nairobi and outside Nairobi. As you are aware, the matatu industry contributes a very big fraction of what the county governments collect in revenue and what the national government collects in revenue. There were two petitioners who moved court and are seeking that these Saccos be removed from the CBD so as to pave way for whatever developments that they think is fit. However, we have responded to that petition and we are urging the court that this move is a move that is going to potentially cripple the operations of the county government, the national governments, and the movement of traffic in terms of human and vehicle traffic. This goes without saying that over and above those kind of inconveniences, the county government and national government is going to lose revenue. And if we start with, for example, the national government, it collects 2.9 billion annually from these 12 Saccos only. On the part of the county government, in terms of licenses, fees, and levies, these 12 Saccos contribute a total of over 290 million Kenya shillings to the county of Nairobi and the counties which these vehicles pass when going to their destinations. Again, these are Saccos which employ people in the hundreds and thousands. Therefore, if the operations are stopped pursuant to the orders which are being sought in that petition, then we are going to see an astronomical failure of the family unit, given that we are going to have a very big number, a magnitude of people who are going to be unemployed in the thousands. Therefore, we are urging the court to do away with this petition because it does not have the interest of the general public at heart. It also does not have the interest and the welfare of the third parties who benefit from the operation of these 12 Saccos. For example, the people who fuel these vehicles on a daily basis, the people who provide services in terms of servicing the vehicles, and small things such as even buying tires. These 12 Saccos contribute 7.8 billion shillings to those third party. Therefore, we can clearly see that this is a petition which our clients think has been orchestrated by some few members of the county assembly to frustrate the national government and the county government. Therefore, we will be urging the court to dismiss this petition with costs, because this is not a public interest petition. This is a petition that has been brought to court in bad faith and meant to frustrate Kenyans. And as I close, I think we all remember what happened in 2021 when the government had tried to test run and see whether the Green Park terminus is going to, or rather is going to have a capacity to hold the number of passengers traveling to Nairobi. The chaos that was witnessed around the whole of Nairobi city is prevalent, and we still feel it today, that this is not a situation, and this is not a place that we want to go back to. Therefore, to those petitioners, we still insist that you evaluate your choices, because you are going to inconvenience the largest population of Nairobi County. Thank you.
Good afternoon. What we have before us is a petition that is being referenced to be that of public interest. But the question is, what is public interest? Is it two petitioners versus a magnitude of persons who are going to be affected by prayers that are being sought by two individual petitioners, seeking that all PSVs licenses be suspended, and they are also seeking that Total Energies, Ola Energy, and Ola Energy OTC, they be stopped from operation until proper measures are put in place. That is how they've cited their prayer. However, in the body of the petition, there is nowhere where they are suggesting, or they are helping this public interest by suggesting the proper measures that are to be put in place. Here in Kenya, the number of persons, the number of citizens who use public means, who use PSVs, outnumber the people who have private vehicles. So we are seeing that this is a proper sabotage to the hardworking Kenyans who rely on this means of transport to go every day to their place of work or to access their homes, and any other use these PSVs are being used. And it is our stance that this is very unfair, and it is not in the public interest at all, and it is only for the interest of those two individuals. Now, we will be monitoring and seeing justice is seen to be done and is done for the public interest. Behind us are just in the PSVs. How many jobs are likely to be lost? And all of these people behind us are probably family men who are taking care of their children, who are taking care of their families. And as it is, Kenya as a state is struggling economically, and any further deterioration of the economy will warrant this country to be in extreme chaos. So even as everyone has a right to go to court for any injustice that has been done, surely the public interest that ought to be considered in this particular petition is that of the respondents. It is requiring the court to make orders that is going to affect the economy of a country. It is asking for orders that is going to affect individual capacity of people who are working and doing honest and hard work. So up until they are giving us other solutions, we do not think it is in the interest of the general public, or that which is cited as public interest, for this petition to even see the light of day. And we will be very adamant and very categorical in defending our client's position and our client's rights until this matter is put to a close. Thank you.
Let us give the leadership of those ones who are talking on behalf of the Sacco. Come in front. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4.
Alafu tunataka mtu wa uniform.
Uniform. Watu wa uniform, ladies.
Na mwanaume green. Kuja. Sawa, unaonekana. Ingine ingia karibu na Martina anaonekana chini ya.
For the next.
Kwa majina naitwa Clinton Kioko Wambua. Mimi ni chairman wa Sacco inaitwa Prestige Sacco, na pia ni chairman wa Sacco 12 zenye zinataka kufukuzwa town mahali zinabebea. Sisi tumekuwa tukifanyia kazi hapo kwa miaka mingi sana. Some of us have been there for over 20 years working from the same places. Na miaka 3 imeisha, tumekuwa na shida kutoka kwa wambunge wetu wa County Assembly, si County Assembly yote, lakini committee ya transport. Wakaanza kutuita, wanatuambia tukae chini nao tuone vile tutafanya kazi hapa town. Sisi tukakataa, na vile tulikataa, mara ya kwanza walituma enforcement, tukakuja tukafurushwa, na tukasema tutakubali. Tukakaa kidogo, wakatuita tena, wakatuambia basi kama tutakubali tutaonana na wao, na mwisho tukaona tumeanza kuandikiwa barua, na mwisho tukaona hii kesi. Nataka kusema sisi Sacco 12 tumefanyia kazi hapo miaka mingi sana, tumeelelea familia zetu hapo, tunachungia wazazi wetu hapo, na tuelewi tunataka kufukuza town tupelekwe wapi. Hapo ndio mahali tunajua, na hapo ndio mahali tunafanya kazi yetu, na hatutaki kutoka hapo na hatutoki hapo, sababu miaka 20 tulikuwa tumefanya kazi hapo, na hakuna mahali pengine tunaonyesha tuende kufanya kazi. Ukienda mahali kule kwingine kunatajwa kama country bus kumejaa, ukienda Green Park kumejaa, ukienda bus station kumejaa, so hakuna mahali pengine tunaweza fanya kazi hapo. Sisi tuko hapo tufanye kazi mpaka ile county government itaonyesha mahali pengine tunaweza fanyia kazi. Asante.
Mnahudumu katika barabara hivi?
Sorry?
Barabara gani mnahudumu?
Sisi ni Sacco za kwenda mahali mbalimbali. Tunaenda Murang'a, tunaenda Gatundu, tunaenda Machakos, tunaenda Kitui, tunaenda Taveta, na tunaenda Mombasa kutoka hapo. Chama.
Majina yangu naitwa Jackson Mumo. Mimi ni chairman wa Matatu Saccos. Matatu Saccos tunafanyia all petrol station ya zile Sacco ambazo zinafurushwa, na sisi kama wanabiashara tumesema kana kwamba hatutoki pale. Tumefanyia biashara yetu pale, tumekuwa tukihudumia Wakenya wengi kila siku, tukiwapeleka sehemu mbalimbali, na sisi tuko ready kuendelea kuhudumia wananchi wa hii nchi ambao ni wananchi wa Kenya, tukiwa mahala pale. So unless kuwe na njia nyingine ama tuonyeshwe mahali pengine, hatuna mahali pengine tunaweza enda. Tuko pale na tuko na haki ya kutumia njia ya koti ili tuweze kuendelea na biashara yetu. Asanteni.
A lady. One lady.
Kwa majina naitwa Catherine Mumbua. Mimi ni mfanyikazi wa Matatu Saccos. Tunafanyia hapo Hola Petrol Station. Tunaenda sehemu mbalimbali. Sasa tunashangaa sana, tukifukuzwa hapo tutaenda kufanyia wapi? Kila mahali kote kumejaa sehemu zote. Country bus station, wala River Road kumejaa, kuna mahali tunaweza enda. Sasa sisi kama wafanyikazi tuna huzuni sana. Watoto wetu tutalelea wapi? Na hapo ndio tumefanyia hiyo miaka yote kazi. Tunaomba koti ikiamua hii kesi watuangalie sisi, hasa wamama. Tuko na watoto tunalea. Asante.
Wewe panga vile unajua.
Nani yote? Kuja nani wa green? Wewe wa green kuja. Karibu na yetu. Hapo pande hiyo.
Sawa. Ile blue ya kawaida inajulikana.
Mmoja ni kupitia ule msichana kushikia kidogo. Mke anashikia.
Nimevaa gunia.
Haya. Uko sawa? Chakuja. Sawa.
Well, we received instructions from over 200,000 people in the Matatu sector to to go to court to defend them. The 200,000 people are employees in terms of drivers, in terms of conductors, in terms of mechanics, in terms of vehicle owners of the 12 Saccos that are affected. Two mysterious people went to court and sued the 12 Saccos with allegations that they are picking their passengers from free petrol stations. This is the Total Energies petrol station, the Total Rhino, that goes towards the routes that go on Thika Road, starting from Ngara to Pangani, to Muthaiga, to Githurai, to KU, to Thika, to Gatundu, to Mangu, all the way to Kangari, to Muranga, all that corridor of the matatus that operate on that road. That predominantly is the Mount Kenya region. All the matatus that move that side. The other petrol station is the Ola petrol station at OTC, which captures the vehicles that use the Westland route, the Nakuru route, to Eldoret, to Kitale, to Bungoma, to Kakamega, to Yala, to Siaya, to Nyamira, to Kisii. All those operate from that area. The third corridor is a corridor that operates from Ola Afya Center. These are the vehicles that operate through Mombasa Road, heading to Kangundo, to Tala, to Kitui, to Machakos, to Makueni, all the way to Mombasa Road, all that eastern part of the Kamba Nation. People want these vehicles to stop operating from that area. The reasons they have adduced is that they pose a danger to the public. I want to put it very clearly that these matatus operate as a pickup point. Only two matatus, whether it's a bus or whether it's a Nissan, that is allowed to be at the petrol station at any one time. These Matatu investors have their parking yards in industrial area, in Pangani area, in outskirts of Nairobi, where they have hired and they pay per vehicle 500 shillings until it is called by phone. Come now, pick. Two vehicles only pick passengers at a time. Number two, these vehicles operate from a registered office. All these Saccos have registered offices at the 3 petrol stations. They have employed staff, and those offices are paid by these people to the county assembly, the county government of Nairobi. Equally, all these matatus, an average Nissan Matatu, a new one, goes for 6 million shillings. A bus, a Scania bus, goes for an average of 60 million. All these vehicles are insured comprehensively because they have loans from banks. Every day they pay a certain amount to the banks. If they leave operational for one day, they will lose the amount to pay the banks. the total number of passengers these people move per day, all the 12 Saccos, is a colossal figure of around 800 to 900,000 people that are being transported daily. These Saccos, as I've said, go nationally. Every county they pass, they pay to the county government, wherever they pass, a fee of roughly 10,000 shillings per month. Every month, the county government of Nairobi generates from them to the tune of over 200 million shillings per month in terms of licenses. I got shocked that even the kambao that is put on top of a matatu telling you this goes to Nyamira, you must pay monthly 15,000 shillings to the county government. The allegations is that they have endangered the lives of people who are being picked from there. The oldest of all these Saccos was allocated that place 1985 under the local authorities. Only one or two have been allocated space under the county government of Nairobi that was born after 2010. These are people who have been in those sites for 30 years, 20 years, 25 years. No incident has ever happened. Nobody has ever been hurt. Nobody, no matatu has ever gotten fire. We know today a chopper crashed in Kwale. We pass our condolences. 12 people died in Kwale. But for these ones, for those 30 years, no matatu, no bus has ever caused an accident, has ever gotten involved in any way, and somebody has been hurt. To bring to perspective how these petrol stations operate, where the petrol tanks are is normally set aside. The picking point is separate from where the petrol tanks that are underground are placed. Therefore, they don't pick their matatus, don't step on top of a tank to pick their passengers. Free. They are being told to go to the Green Park. They are being told to go to the city, to the country bus station. Every Kenyan knows the type of congestion in those places. In total, we are talking, Mr. Kinyanjui talked of almost 1,000 vehicles. They are more because, for example, the Matatu Saccos that goes to the other side has over 360. One Sacco, Matatu, has more than 360. Where will this happen? We know very well the MCAs wanted these people to bribe them. They were told unless they bribe the county assembly leadership, they will be thrown out of business. These are law-abiding citizens. They refused and said they are ready to face the courts. They are not going to bribe anybody. And these are the voters. These are the voters of this country. They have come to me. We have responded. We have filed our response, which I've given to the media. We are equally doing a serious letter to His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya to the effect that you cannot destabilize the economy of Nairobi. You cannot destabilize the economy of the hustlers. These are small business people whose income after net deductions is around 200 shillings. We have students who are doing exams and they are being threatened that if they are removed from where they are operating, those students will not even know how to reach home. The rains are coming. Christmas is coming. These people did a tremendous job to transport the mourners to Bondo, where they took people to give the last respects to the right Prime Minister Raila Odinga. These are heroes. But the way they are being treated as if they are petty thieves. They have not broken any law. They have paid all the licenses. They are doing legitimate business, and we are appealing to the head of state and the governor. All these people belong to the governor of Nairobi to come handy, engage us, so that these faces that look completely devastated have reason to smile, that they are doing a legit business and they are earning from their hard-earned sweat. Today they have abandoned their matatus. They are here in solidarity with their lawyers. They are here to show that the Matatu sector is facing a serious onslaught from a few cartels that want to remove them from where they are going. In Nairobi, there are more than 30 petrol stations where Matatus pick passengers from. Why do you isolate only 3? That is an act of discrimination. Where are the others? Why only 3 petrol stations? And that is why we are saying this is an act of politics. This is an act of targeting some people and leaving others out of the whole issue. This decision for these people to move, and they have consulted us very well, and we have told them that Article 10 demands for participation, active participation. They must be involved, discussions being held, so that if they have got to move, there is a proper basis to remove these people from where they have been doing their business. We have seen among the people sued is the county government of Nairobi. We have seen among the people sued is the NEMA. We have seen among the people sued are the cabinet secretaries. We will want to see who among the government officers that have been sued in this matter will stand with these taxpayers, or who will run away from their own people who voted for them to be in office. So this is a serious public matter. We know very well the 2 petitioners have been hired, they have been paid to get out these people from where they are working from. We shall be demanding to know who has funded the 2 petitioners to disrupt the normal peace in the Matatu sector and the transport sector in Nairobi. Kenya does not have a public transport. Kenya depends on private sector for public transport. We cannot allow any disruptions at this time when the economy is very, very bad. Vile nimesema ni kwamba hawa tunawakilisha ni watu zaidi ya watu 200,000 ambao jumla zote za ile fedha ambazo ziko hatarini ni mabilioni na mabilioni ya pesa, na tumesema kwamba hawa wanafanya biashara mahali ambapo walianza kufanyia biashara hata kabla wale ambao sasa ni viongozi wa county assembly, wale ambao ni viongozi wa county government hawajazaliwa. Mababu za hawa ndio walipewa hizo sehemu, hawajafanya kosa lolote, accident haijafanyika popote, na wako tayari kufuatilia sheria ambazo zimewekwa na katiba ya Kenya. Kwa hivyo tumeweza kuandika makaratasi yetu. Justice Mugambi alisema tuweze kufile makaratasi yetu, kufikia leo tumejibu, na bila shaka wameniarifu nitamwandikia kiongozi wa taifa Rais William Ruto kwamba hawa ndio wenye Nairobi. Uchukuzi usilemazwe kwa siasa potovu. Waliambiwa waweze kupeana kitu kidogo, wakakataa na wakasema kwamba wao wako tayari kufanya biashara zao kihalali bila kushurutishwa. Kwa hivyo tunapeana ilani kwa governor, tunapeana ilani kwa speaker, tunapeana ilani kwa MCA, na tunapeana ilani wale ambao ni mawaziri na technocrats katika Nairobi County waweze kusikiza mambo ya hawa wanabiashara. Hatutaki kulazimisha watu kufanya lile ambalo halina msingi wowote. Swali lolote?
Then it means the MCAs are the persons who are posing a great danger to Kenyans, not the matatu operators.
The matatu operators have not caused any danger to anybody. The problem is with the county leadership, both the county government and the county assembly government. It is them who want to extort from these people, and they have refused, and therefore they are the problem. And that is why we are appealing to a higher position, the national government, and we have come to court where we believe the judge will be able to give them justice. Among the prayers we have asked is to ask Justice Mugambi to go and see how orderly these people are and how disorderly, if the orders are granted, the Nairobi city is going to be. Thank you. Asante sana.
The place wakili wetu, kwa majina naitwa Kenyo Mogo kutoka Murang'a. Tunaoperate kutoka hapa Nairobi kwenda Murang'a. Hii shida ya the county assembly and especially the transport committee ya kutuambia tutoke Nairobi twende Green Park ama twende Gara, it's not possible. Sababu sisi tumezaliwa hapo, tumekuta magari zikibebea hapo, so wakati umeambia mtu atoke hapo aende ama akupea kitu kidogo, hiyo tunaona ni mambo ya kutufinyiria. Ndio tumetafuta wakili, tunataka kuambia hao MCAs, we know they are behind that petition and they are behind those people who have filed that case. So we are telling them, si ndio tuliwachagua, waendelee hivyo hivyo tu, but this battle we will fight until the last man standing. Na kwa wao wajue ndio msumari ya mwisho. Asante.
Thank you very much. Wacha nizungumze na watu wangu pande kuja tuelewane.